It's Transformers 96 to another review, this time of Captain America, the First Avenger, Marvel's Hydra Armored Soldier. So here you go. So the Hydra Soldiers, got them. These two are both the same figure, so it's not like this is number 12, this is number 15 with the different paint apps. No, these are both number 12, they're the same figure. And here's their box. Both the same box, obviously. There's a picture of the Hydra Soldier, the others in the wave. I guess they redid Red Skull for this wave, and then of course this guy and this guy. These three now are easy to find, but it's these guys that people are just gunning for, because can't find them at all, and they're packed very nicely in the packages. They've got about 3 in every assortment, so that is very good. Apparently it's like 3 of them, and then 3 variant Hydra Soldiers, and then a variant Red Skull, and then I don't know, like another Red Skull, and then like those other 2 Captain Americas. These guys are packaged in huge quantities, so for me to be looking for them for weeks, and when I say weeks that I've been looking for them for, I'm looking for them for when I see their wave, and I saw the green Captain America and the Captain America with the jetpack about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3, so I've been looking for them for a long time, since the wave was out, and just no luck. Over the whole time of me looking for them, I think I went to 8 different targets altogether, and a lot of those I went to multiple times. So these guys are just crazy hard to get, really hard, and so it was a big shame, but when I went into the store, they had a bunch. I searched through them, and these 2 guys were just in the middle of 2 different things, but I found them, and it's really nice to have them. So here you go. So I'm going to do the video review of those 2, of both of them, just to show you kind of both Hydra Soldiers and how, even though they're the same figure, there's differences in each figure. So yeah. So here you go. So the Hydra Soldier, that's so very nice. So let me go over articulation. Hold on a second. Yeah, I want to keep the one that holds the gun better. I want to keep him not take off his weapon. But yeah, so they come with these awesome Hydra weapons, which just look very cool, and just are very nice looking. The only problem that I have with these weapons are the way that the handles are. I mean, you've got a handle here, and then you have to turn it to get this handle. I mean, it's way off a whack. I don't know if that's just the because of the toy, or if that's how they designed them. I don't know, but I think it's ridiculous, which makes it extremely hard for them to hold. You can get them to hold it well, but it takes a little work. Very interesting design. You've got this little kind of cartridge, which holds, I guess, the blast, but I don't know, but it's got some blue highlights in there, a blue cannon at the end, which is really nice and everything. So a nice weapon, just designed really bad as far as the handles. So yeah. So as far as articulation, they have a ball hinge shoulder, ball hinge elbow, swivel wrist, which is hindered on this side because of this going down, which is a neat design. It looks cool, but it's a bit hindering. It doesn't really hinder you that much. It's really just the fact that you don't want to stress this too much, so you just, you don't want to use it so much. It's got a ball jointed upper torso, a ball hinge thigh with a swivel lower thigh, double hinge knees, and a hinge swivel ankle. So good articulation, especially since this Captain America toy line, the articulation has been okay. I mean, Red Skull's got a swivel neck, a swivel hip, and no ankles. Also, ball jointed head. It's a light ball joint, though. It's mostly just a swivel. Actually, it might just be a full swivel. Well, I think it's just a swivel. But this is the first time that I've ever tried it, but let's see if it works. Oh, yes. Hail Hydra. So you can do the Hydra symbol thing, which is really cool. I really actually like that. If I end up getting 2 or 3 more of these guys, I'll definitely keep one in the Hydra pose. So that's really neat. I haven't even gotten to mess around with these guys too much, because I've just been leaving them in the standard gun pose, but they're cool. One thing is that this strap on one of them, I don't know which one, but one of the straps actually unhooked, and you have to kind of peg it in. It's a bit challenging, but you can do it. As far as the paint looks great. Really, this dark green and black and red highlights just look great, with some silver splashed in there, and then this whole thing looks just great. This has great detail, and it looks really cool. I like the whole kind of backpack thing, and the kind of skirt ish thing. I don't know what you call it, but it looks great, and the boots are awesome. It's got the H's here, and one big thing that I really love about these figures is they have the Hydra symbol. Absolutely fantastic. When I saw Red Skull and he didn't have the Hydra symbol, I didn't have much hopes in these two having it, especially since I bought the deluxe Hydra Soldier and he didn't have the Hydra symbols at all. So I really, by the time I got these guys, was not expecting the Hydra symbol. So to see it on their shoulders, I was happy. You better believe it. It was really nice. The face sculpt's very nice. And this one is painted perfectly. This guy doesn't have any paint issues. He's absolutely painted spotless and wonderful. I can't say the same for this guy though. Unfortunately, they didn't have a whole, they only had two, so I couldn't like choose the best ones, and if they had any more, I would have just bought all of them. So I do want to get a variant too, but anyway, off of that, so with paint issues, right here, this guy, his cheek, it kind of it's like the paint got switched, because right here, let's see if you can see the issue. It's like kind of right there, but his this strap that's on his face here, that's perfectly painted on this side it's like reversed. He's got some skin color on the strap, and then he's got a little bit of the green from the strap on the face. So the paint issue is not, it's really actually quite bad on this. It's not too horrible, and considering I have two, I really don't mind it, but it's definitely not perfect. And something I'm just noticing is they do have the Hydra symbol on their helmets as well. Awesome. And they hold their gun's weapon great, and they do have the same rocket launcher thing that the Red Skull comes with. They also have. The only thing is in FX Franz's review of these guys, he said that they had the same exact rocket launcher. It was the same color and everything. That is totally not. It's a repaint. So it's the same sculpt, but it's a total repaint of the actual rocket. I don't know why he said it wasn't, but whatever. But yeah. So cool figures. I had something else to say, but these guys are really cool. And also one of them has a trigger finger on their right arm. I think it's this guy. This guy used to have a trigger finger. He still has a little bit, but it's got pushed back since he was holding the gun for so long. And then this guy didn't have a trigger finger at all, but this guy did. And with the trigger finger, you can't get him to hold this gun, so you have to kind of bend the trigger finger to get it on. So there's differences in these figures, even though they're the same, which is interesting and very cool. These guys are absolutely fantastic figures. Highly recommend you get as many as you can, as long as you don't take them from the Target before I get there. That's the only thing. But I recommend these guys. They're really cool figures. They're very highly detailed. They're greatly designed, and just really cool people. Before I go, let me just compare him. Here is the deluxe Hydra Soldier. If I can get him to stand. Ooh, okay, there we go. Hold on. There we go. And then the Red Skull. There he is. So that's my little Hydra army there. I hope to get a few more of these Hydra soldiers. I definitely want number 15, that's the repaint. I definitely want to get that one. I do want a variant. If I don't ever get the variant, I'm not going to complain. But if I see him, I'll definitely pick up the variant. But these guys are very cool. They're really just awesome figures. I was very excited to get them, and when I got them, they're awesome. Highly recommend that you pick these guys up if you see them. They're definitely well worth it, and especially since how rare they are, it's definitely worth it. So there you go. So that's my video review of Captain America, the First Avenger, Marvel's Hydra Armored Soldier from the movie series. Thanks for watching.